Hi. So I just have one point to say, Cheryl. There is a lot of conflict going on in my mind regarding going ahead, moving ahead, progressing in life. So kind of, as you know, rest you know.
Yeah. So the thing is, you like it, you don't like it, you will move ahead. Okay, so whatever point you are in right now, okay, everybody is at one point, one juncture.
Yeah.
So whenever there is always a choice, left or right, left or right, there is never straight. Straight means you just keep on doing what you have to do. And even if you choose to do that path, there will always be a time, more difficult time, when you will have to again choose, which will be more difficult, left or right.
Mm.
So if you choose to just stay on, stick wherever you are,
Mm.
no problem. You will have to just consider this, consider your age, consider your situation, consider everything. And if this situation you are talking of is your life changing situation, or your life, your whole life depends on what you choose,
Mm.
then
Mm.
then you will have to be very practical, very practical. And many times it happens so that even when we don't realize it, we are actually choosing some things. And just think about all those choices you have made to come to this point. And
Mm.
in this space, in this time, in this point of your life, what have you lost? What have you found? Have you become a better person? There are so many. It's a very deep introspection,
Mm.
very deep. And simultaneously, if you go with your um, practical things, um, see, I understand your situation so well. I cannot really give
Mm.
you a straight answer, okay? Because if
Yeah.
I'm you, okay, and
Mm.
if I'm you and I'm in that situation, my heart says I cannot leave. My mind says you have to
Mm.
leave. So then what I do, because I'm putting yourself in my situation, so then I will uh, try to grasp every any air, any breath I can. That means that I'll try to struggle for my life, because we call this a life situation.
Mm.
And then there will be a time and a point where you decide, being selfish, utterly selfish, very, very selfish. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself at all. Don't think what others are going to think. Don't think anything.
Mm.
Just be utterly selfish. And very, very selfish to the point that, for an example, if I have a husband or a friend, no, let's make it a friend, because husband is a very cliche thing. So, normal friend, best friends, girlfriends, two girlfriends, and my girlfriend is, my best friend since my school days, and there is this time when I have to leave her. Okay, why? Because
Mm.
she has misbehaved in some way. Okay, but my
Mm.
heart does not want to leave her. Okay,
Mm.
and practically I feel that, okay, if I don't leave her, she will again stab me in the back. Simple. So
Mm.
now this is the problem. I don't want to leave her, but because the situation is such, I have to leave her. Then the divine card can play here. You be very, very selfish and say, okay, I love this person, my best friend since my childhood. I love her. But this is the part I don't like about her. Which part? Where she is not loyal to me, or well, she's not trustworthy for me, or whatever, jealousy takes over her, whatever. Okay. And just in your sane mind, in your unemotional mind, in a very, very good and selfish mind. I'm just saying selfish means you are giving yourself and your happiness the highest priority. Okay, that is the meaning of selfish. Does not mean that we are just going to snatch everything from people. No, we are not. That is not selfishness. That is a bad person kind of attitude. But let us be positively selfish, saying that okay, I prioritize myself. Is there anything non-spiritual in prioritizing yourself? No, not at all. It is beyond spirituality. It is more spiritual to prioritize yourself, give yourself respect, give yourself that what you like and love. Okay. So what I will do is that I will talk to God, any God you love, but the person whom you truly love. Okay. It may be your own mother in her divine energies, divine self, not the physical mother. Okay. Don't talk to this to a physical person. Counselor, yes, but not a personal physical person. And talk to your God and say, God, this is what I want, and this part I don't want. Yeah. And he'll be like, hello, and you'll be like, yeah. But just tell him that, God, this is the only part I want from my best friend. I love her so much. Yes, I am weak leaving her away, or leaving her, letting her go from my life. I'm very weak, and I don't mind being weak here. But this is the part that is where I'm fearful of, that she may do this, she may do that, she may do this. Okay, whatever she may potentially she may do. So then just talk to God and say, I don't want this part of her life in my life. I never want her to backstab me. I never want her to do this. I never want her to do that. I want this part of her. And simultaneously be very, very pragmatic. Pragmatic means very, very practical, ruthlessly practical. And just cater or take that part that you love about her. So you go out with her, you go partying, you go learning some new skills and all that, hanging out with her. But then there will be little one step down when it comes to utterly trusting her. Okay, so no giving your bank accounts or details of we do that. We just love somebody, we just share our bank details, we share our money, we share our money sources, income sources. We just share loosely, we just loosely share all our intimate things with them. And it is not more of intimate, it is more of vulnerable. So if, for an example, my secret, simple, I was shoplifting. Okay, and my friend she knows that I was shoplifting. But then next time, when I have decided that when I'm with this lady, my best friend, I will never do the shoplifting part of it. You understand? Simplest of, even we don't even, it's, teenagers just do shoplifting for the fun of it. They don't really want to use the product also sometimes. It's just a fling of it, you see. So you have to be very, very sure you don't share all those details which make you vulnerable. Simple. Now, this is a life incident where I am with my best friend. Now I'm with my my job, my career. Okay. Let us talk about career, because this is a whole life that you're talking of. It is not just one person. So when it comes to personal things, maybe husband, maybe boyfriend, maybe girlfriend, maybe wife, maybe children, again, you want them, you don't want to lose them, right? But at the same time, you just chalk out in your mind, okay, what are my boundaries? You know, you just chalk out in your mind, what are my boundaries? Okay, I will not allow them to enter these boundaries, because when they come into those boundaries, then I will be more vulnerable. Everybody has to be a little selfish and self prioritizing in that sense, you know. If the spouse, if the boyfriend, if the girlfriend has done something, if the best friend, parents or children have done something that has been not, you know, a good conduct, okay, slightest of the cheating part of it I'm talking of. Now when it comes to career, I love painting, I love singing, I want to make it my career. I hate what I do, what I'm doing right now. I hate my boss. I hate every single moment of my life because I have to go to that idiotic office. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, I've pronounced it as very well for you. So now, again, be selfish. Prioritize your happiness. The bottom line is we all need money. I cannot sing myself to remove, or just fill my stomach with food. Yeah, I cannot say to my wife, oh my dear wife, beloved, la 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 li 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 li, see, now you're not hungry. Yeah. So what do we do in such a situation? You have to then keep both your legs in both your boats. See to it that you balance well. Means you have to take out time for your painting, for your singing, for your hobby, for your whatever. And this is such a beautiful age, this is such a beautiful age, as in era of internet, of YouTube. This is an amazing timing. So go to your office, just see to it that you talk to your boss that, okay boss, because in India there is no, like, there's nothing like office time, because uh, going to office is on time, but leaving the office is never on time. When I go to London, that's the best part I love about out of India, is because they really really respect the employees time. Here in India, even on Sundays we are working, Mondays, Tuesdays, there are no other days but work days, you see. And because of the mobile, 24 by 7 we are on call with the boss or whoever we are reporting to, except the call center jobs. So we are 24 by 7 on calls, and it is, so be very very practical, and give your mobile phone, office mobile phone, a different mobile phone, and then take a personal mobile phone, give that to your personal people. Your office mobile phone, just give to your boss, and just, the moment I switch it off, means I'm not working. Talk to your boss, talk about your timings, and say this is the timings, let us sit and discuss. Or if you cannot really discuss, slowly and gradually come into that time frame of going to office on time and leaving your office on time, right? That 10 hours you go give to your office, rest you have to manage, and manage it in such a way that you may start doing your rehearsals, if singing or painting, or practice and all that, and then eventually start making videos of it. So knowingly unknowingly, you will start off with being more confident in whatever you are trying to do, whatever your heart yearns for. If you want to give talks, start with them, there's no problem. Okay. And if at all somebody wants to do some videos and YouTube videos, I will give you consultation on every part of it, um, everything. Okay, all technical, and makeup and this and that and everything, because I have had my journey. and it is for everybody to see that I have been progressing in my videos. So I don't want somebody to go through such a lot of pain, 2-3 years and all that. I will give you a ready reckoner nevertheless, but you start to focus on your future career and simultaneously holding on to your current career. Until unless you start making really good money out of it, you start to see your life becoming better with the with the dream career. Do not leave the present job. Many people want to just leave the job and do whatever they want to do. That is the worst thing they can do with themselves. And yes, if you really love something, you will really, really do whatever it takes to achieve that. And out of this whole, whatever I told you all, there is one very important thing here: vision and goal. Vision and goal. Because when you are in your personal space, personal relationship, whatever you're trying to decide, determine, whatever you want to make a choice, the first thing is you visualize the future. And if you're happy, then you go take that future, take that road. There'll be many, 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 many choices. And then eventually chalk out one plan of action, and then you minus in your mind. You don't have to talk to people. In your mind, you categorize what you want, what you don't want, and remove all those things that you don't want. And naturally, when in a relationship, there are aspects of our spouse, our life partners, our children, our parents that we really don't like. So then be very, very specific in your mind, and then talk to God that, God, I don't like this and I don't want this in my life. Plain and simple. And you will ask me, how is that possible? It's just talking. No. When you are in a very good space and you are deciding for yourself, prioritizing yourself, the universe will see to it that you get what you want. And that is the right reason why you are at that place where you are starting to understand your self, prioritize your happiness. Yeah. So when you are at that point, when you have weighed, checked all the options, seen all the options, all the visions, that if I take this option, this is going to happen, this option, that is going to happen. Be very practical, ruthless with yourself, and then take a very, very profound decision, and that will be the best decision. Okay. In this decision, there will be many times that you will have to change your attitude. So this is the type of progress that I'm talking of. That you like it, you don't like it, you are going to progress. Either you choose to be a bad person, as in, just let it go, let go of your happiness, your hopes, then you will be a different person. But naturally, there will be a progress, but it will be a negative progress that is called regressing, going down on your energies. And when there is a progress, when you choose your happiness, you will progress. You will have to really, really, like if it is your career, then you will have to be more ready to increase your skill sets. Okay, you will have to start to learn many things. You cannot just in this life just say that, okay, I know cooking, so I don't need to learn anything. I cook every day, twice a day, thrice a day. No. Even a mother who is cooking for 50 years, she has such a lot of space to grow and learn. So we are nowhere. We all have to learn. So if you start to prep up yourself with more and more skills, personal skills, interpersonal relation skills, career skills, more and more skills, then you will always be loaded. There will be no place, no space where there is no solution for you. There will always be powerful solutions. It is not an easy ride, but it is a ride worth taking. Yeah. So that is what it is. And at the end of the day, you will be happy and satisfied in your heart, and there will be a self appreciation, because you will win. Taking the right
Thank you
decisions.
so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for such a beautiful question. It's God's grace. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for giving me so much time. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.